Hey everybody, Stephen Michael here from Ranger 7 Studios, and I just want to take this moment to announce that I am releasing all of Ranger 7 that we filmed, and what you're about to watch is what I've compiled to be the pilot episode. It wasn't exactly the pilot episode, but I kind of put things together and made one full episode, and I'm basically putting this out as a learning experience. You can see it from when we started from a non-HD format to present day, and I left in all the mistakes so that you could see, what we had, what we started with, and what we ended up with. My little cheat sheet here, and the reason I'm releasing this is to show you what you can do by watching things like Indie Mogul and Film Riot and learning off the web and off this amazing film community that we have. So without further ado, I give you the pilot episode of Ranger 7. I hope you learn from the film, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by.
This is the President of the United States speaking. For peace on Earth and goodwill toward men everywhere.
This is Wing Leader to all fighters. This sector's clean. Let's pack it up and head back to base.
Roger that, Wing Leader. Wildcard forming up.
Aurora 3, what's wrong? You're not falling into formation.
Sorry, sir.
I'm picking up a sensor ghost on my long-range scanner.
Better let it go, son. It's probably just an ion sword.
What's the matter, Rookie? You see a ghost out there?
Pipe down, soldier. You alright, son?
This is too weird. Wing Leader, requesting permission to break off and investigate.
Permission granted, but don't stay out too long. We'll need your fighter charged up and ready to fly again in a few hours.
Hey, Junior, have fun with your ghost, son.
Wildcard, report back to base immediately.
Come on, Sarge. I'm just trying to have a little fun with the Rookie.
That's an order, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir!
Let us know if you find anything, son.
Computer, give me a full sweep of the area. Scan for any unusual anomalies or power fluctuations.
Scan complete. Fluctuation detected.
Identify.
Detecting an energon flux in the hyperport inhibitor containment field.
Specify cause, energon flux.
Energon flux is being caused by jump engine emissions affecting on the hyperport inhibitor's containment field.
Sounds like someone or something is trying to tear through the hyperport inhibitor. But that's suicide. Any craft would be torn apart being the HPI's containment field. Computer, scan the HPI's sensor array again. See if it's malfunctioning.
Warning, the hyperport inhibitor is now offline.
Offline? How can that be? Computer, recheck the power grid on the HPI and...
Warning, massive hyperport opening in Sector 5.
Condition ready! Shields up! Charge forward weapons! This is Aurora 3 to Central Command. Enemy battle forces are broken through the frontier in Sector 5. Request immediate support. Central Command, please respond! Central Command, please respond!
The senator will be with you in a moment, sir.
Access. Identify. Ready system check? Now. Former Senator Phineas T. Wormwood, Professor of Biological and Extraterrestrial Military Warfare, President of Recon Intergalactic Incorporated. Man grade access level, Red 1, priority. Establishing priority link. Priority link established.
Phineas, it's good to see you, old friend.
Good to see you too again, Alan. So, what's on your mind?
I'm afraid there's been a crisis, Phineas. At 1100 hours this morning, the frontier of New Arcadia was attacked and destroyed.
Oh my God, who could have done this?
All we have are small details, really. Bits and pieces. We won't know anything for sure till we reach the frontier.
Were there any survivors?
We've picked up several distress transmissions from some of the escape pods in the area. I've sent the battleships Maelstrom and the Natchez to collect those escape pods and investigate. Our intelligence is estimating 300 casualties or more, including its senior commanding officer, Admiral Zen.
Admiral Zen of the Victory? I wasn't aware of his transfer.
He took command just a few days before the attack. The Commodore asked him to fill in for a while till a new CO was appointed. It's a damn shame losing Zen. Here's our best. We'll have more intel in a few hours. We'll have Commander Avino of the Maelstrom communicate his findings personally once you've gotten underway.
Underway? I'm not going anywhere, am I?
I need you to go to the moon of New Texas and retrieve Ranger number 7 from retirement.
Alan, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid I am, Phineas.
Oh, what in the hell do you need him for?
Perhaps I better start at the beginning. Now, what you're about to hear is top secret information, so your discretion in this matter is imperative.
You have my discretion as always.
About 6 weeks ago, our security forces recovered a damaged civilian transport drifting along the border of the Outer Rim. Upon inspection of the civilian transport, we found that it was carrying chronologically frozen prisoners of war.
So, do we have any idea who these POWs were?
I was afraid you were going to ask me that. Corporal Zorn, Sub-Commander Dr. Crone, and Lord Furlong himself.
My God, Furlong's alive? How could this be possible? I thought Furlong and his followers were sentenced to death.
The President felt that Furlong's public execution would have made him a martyr for the resistance. So, it was decided that Furlong and his followers would be transported to an undisclosed penal colony. We had hoped that with Furlong out of the way, we could disband the resistance quietly. Once we had abolished the resistance, Furlong and his men could be put to death. The President didn't want to risk starting Holy War.
So where does Matthew Granger fit into all of this?
These are desperate times, Phineas. And desperate steps are required. Something must be done now, before it's too late. As of today, I'm going to push the Senate and United League of Alliances to readopt the Ranger Act.
Do you honestly believe that bringing back Matthew Granger and the Rangers will solve anything?
The Rangers were once the most powerful and respected lawmen in the known galaxy. We need that kind of authority and justice. Now more than ever, we need his knowledge and his experience. If we're going to fully defeat Furlong and the Resistance, Ranger 7 is our last best hope for victory.
And what if he says no, Alan? What then?
Convince him. Phineas, offer him anything he wants. Whatever it takes. Just bring Ranger 7 home. The method, I leave to you.
Alan, there's got to be someone better suited for this. Besides, what makes you think he'll listen to me? Our history hasn't exactly been a perfect one.
I know how much he hurt your family, Phineas. And I am sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to put aside your personal feelings for the greater good. Phineas, if I could send someone else, you know I would. But you're the only one I can trust.
I understand. Thank you for your trust, Alan. I will do my best.
I'll have the shuttle standing by. Good luck to you, old friend, and may victory be at your side.
Good luck to you, too, old friend.
Incoming transmission for you, Professor. It's from the Maelstrom.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I'll take it back here.
Professor Wormwood, Michael Aaron Reese, reporting, sir.
At ease, Commander.
What have you got for me?
We've reviewed the security files from the outpost's main computer database. We can now confirm that the outpost was attacked by several Nauri battle cruisers and multiple squadrons of short-range resistance fighters.
How did they get past the inhibitors and the frontier shield without detection?
They were both shut off by the emergency remote codes just prior to the attack. But that's not the only problem we've encountered, sir.
Another problem?
Yes, sir. Upon inspection of what was left of the outpost, we found the remains of CX-4 explosives, but we believe these charges were detonated just prior to the attack. Professor, whoever set these charges knew exactly where to hit us.
Understood. Any leads on the saboteur?
Negative, sir. But we're working on it. I have my men combing over every inch of the security vids. I'll let you know as soon as we find anything.
Very good, Commander.
Professor, we just received intel from one of our scouts in the Vega Quadrant. It would appear that they've tracked a survivor from the attack. And sir, it's Admiral Zen! He's being held on Sagittarius 4 under maximum security.
Excellent. Very good work, Commander. Thank God he's still alive. Keep me posted, Commander.
We'll have a rescue team immobilized immediately. Sir, we're breaking up.
Commander! Commander!
Professor! Professor!
Commander! Come in! Come in! Lieutenant! What's going on out there?
One. Heat levels at critical levels. Item contained. Escape rover activated.
Computer! Activate escape rover!
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Computer! Launch rover on my mark. Mark!
Who are you? You shouldn't have come here, Professor.
Matthew, I should have known.
Take it easy, Professor. It might take you some time to adjust to normal air. Well, what passes for normal around here?
What are these things? How did they,
Sand crawlers. They carry O2 in the reproductive sac. Nature's air tank.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
It's better than the alternative.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
So, what brings you to my little corner of the galaxy? You finally come to give me that not running out of your fiancé speech?
No, although that did cross my mind. No, Matthew. I'm here to bring you back home.
Home? Why?
The frontier of New Arcadia was attacked and destroyed yesterday morning.
By who?
General Furlong and the Resistance.
That's impossible. Furlong is dead.
We thought so too, Matthew, up until a few days ago. Well, it would seem that we've all had the wool pulled over our eyes.
What happened?
Well, we don't know. Explanations are scarce, and the military isn't exactly the Wikipedia of information. What we do know is that our security forces found a damaged civilian transport carrying 3 empty cryogenic stasis tubes floating near the outer rim about 6 weeks ago.
So what happened?
We were able to recover Furlong's medical information from the cryogenic relay computer's main frame, along with 2 other records.
Who else was on that transport?
Sub-Commander Dacron and Graplon Zorn.
Fantastic. The gang's all here. So who's responsible for this?
We don't know. Like I said, information is scarce.
So what do you want from me?
Senator James has asked me to bring you back. He's reactivating the Rangers, Matthew, and he wants you to head up the new order.
Why me?
Because Senator James believes in you, Matthew. I can't figure out why. And he believes in the Rangers' cause.
Senator James believes in me. Well, that's a load of crap if ever I heard it. And what's he offering me in return for my services?
He's offering you anything you want. You want off this rock? This is your chance. Take it or leave it.
I kind of like it here. It's peaceful. Homey. Besides, you got the Alliance. Why don't you go ask them for help?
Because the Alliance is dying, Matthew. The principles of our once hopeful new society are becoming lost. Outrage and fear plague every facet of our system now, and the other worlds now fear what we have become.
So, it would seem you've become the very tyrant you were trying to overthrow. How ironic. Is that why you left the Senate?
I had my reasons. So, will you help us or not?
No.
No!
I'm sorry, Phineas, I can't help you.
At least consider it. It will get you your freedom.
I'm retired, remember? I have all the freedom I require.
You took an oath to protect the people of New Arcadia. You have a duty, goddammit! Or have you forgotten that?
Don't lecture me about oaths and duties, Professor! I fought my war. 10 years of nothing but pain, misery, and nightmares to last me a lifetime. And nothing to show for it. No. You go home and you tell your senator he can wipe his own ass. I'm through being his puppet. Just leave me alone.
Matthew, don't be a fool here. It's a very generous offer the senator's making you. I think you should consider it.
I trust you know the way out.
What the hell happened to you, Matthew? You took a vow to protect and serve the galaxy. That used to mean something to you. But now you walk away as though it never meant anything at all. Come to think of it, you took 2 vows, didn't you? Ha! A little hard on the ceiling, I guess. But I guess that's that. Take care of yourself, Matthew. That's what you've always been best at, isn't it?
Phineas. Give Jenny my best. If she'll accept it.
Look, Matthew, there's one more thing you should know before I leave. Admiral Zen was in command of the frontier when it fell.
Admiral Zen? What the hell was he doing at the frontier?
Last-minute command change. Look, Matthew, I know he was a mentor to you.
He was like a father to me. Closest thing I ever had to one. Is he alive?
Yes, for the moment. Last reports we had, he was being held captive on Sagittarius 4. A rescue team is mobilizing even now as we speak. Matthew, it's still not too late. Admiral Zen needs you. We all need you, Matthew.
Goodbye, Professor.
You know, when I came here, I thought I'd find a hero. But I was wrong. I found a coward instead. You have yourself a good life, Matthew. This is Phineas T. Wormwood requesting immediate evac.
I want my command back.
What?
With full command clearance this time.
Done. Now let's get out of
And
here.
there's another thing I want.
What do you want, Matthew?
I want full intergalactic immunity.
And full intergalactic immunity? Are you insane, Matthew? Only the president and the vice president have full intergalactic immunity.
No immunity, no deal.
You know that I can't do this, Matthew. All right, Matthew. All right. You'll get your goddamn immunity. A lot of good it'll do you. So is that it? We have a deal?
Call your ship.
This is Phineas T. Wormwood requesting immediate evac. Over.
This is Major Conroy of the rescue craft Regular Knot. Good to hear your voice, Professor. After evac in 1 minute.
Very good, Major. I'm sending you the coordinates now. Shall we, Ranger?
After you.
Professor.
Lord Furlong, we, your mighty warriors, have returned from battle.
And what news do you bring me from the frontier?
We have been victorious. The frontier is no longer.
At last! Our conquest is at hand, and soon we will be avenged. Rise, rise, Dacron, my most trusted warrior. Bear witness on this glorious day.
To our glorious victory, my lord.
My glorious victory?
Yes, of course, my lord. To your glorious victory. Your Majesty, I have brought you a gift. A spoil from the battle.
A present? For me? Dacron, you shouldn't have. What kind of present?
We have captured the one they call Zen and brought him here to your justice, your Majesty.
Admiral Zen. Here. Truly it is a glorious day. My oldest foe, now my prisoner. Bring him to me.
Guards! Bring forth the prisoner.
Well, well. The mighty Admiral Zen of the Bakarush. How fortuitous that you should fall into my possession.
The common curse of Na'vi kind. Folly and ignorance.
Charming. Charming and insipid, as always. I expected more from you, Zen.
Bringing me here was a mistake, Furlong. Any minute now, this place will be crawling with Arcadian military.
The Arcadian military is no match for my armada. Let them come. It does not matter. Nothing can stop the Nari vision from coming to fruition now.
Nari vision? Ha! A deluded fantasy dreamed up by an insane madman. You will never rule Furlong. Not as long as I still have breath.
That, my dear Zen, is a problem I intend to correct. It's a shame you didn't join me, Zen. You and I could have been powerful allies.
Join you? Ha! You're a murderer. An abomination. You and your kind.
Now, Zen. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones. Of course, you forget. We were a peaceful race once. And then your humans came wandering back to our world. We offered our hands in friendship and peace. They spat in our faces. No. For that, our conscience can never forgive.
Conscience is but a word that cowards use, devised at first to keep the strong in awe.
How poetic. But your wise words will not save you this time, my friend. Only through power and glory do the truly strong survive, and by the swift hand of Nari justice shall we prevail! And only I, as King of the Universe, can lead them to victory.
I remember the true king, a Nari of great vision, your father. Oh, how he would be ashamed of his son. His murderer, his son.
My father was a fool who couldn't see past his own arrogance. You're humans, but bastard children of an unwanting universe. The fact that they still exist is an insult to nature and all living things. I and I alone can correct what nature started. And not you, or your tiny fleet of misfit worlds can stop me.
We shall see, Furlong. We shall see.
Take him from my sight. Let it be known to all our mankind that every human, everyone who opposes us will perish in the flames of their own deeds. The world that was
that is rightfully ours will be ours once more. Success or death!
This is Aurora 1 to Victory Command. Come in, Victory Command, over. This is Victory Command. Requesting permission to land. Aurora 1, you are clear for landing. Please proceed to the designated landing area. Copy that. Heading to bearing 668 Mark 5. Welcome home, Captain Ranger. It's good to be home.